Hey folks, Ian Wallace Harper here, the Chatbot Ninja, and it's time for another BizStackPro Basics, and today is about forms. So let's move straight into the forms, and we'll see what's going on. So I'm here in the sites. Let's see how we get here. So if we're in the launch pad, that's what you normally see when you start get started. And welcome to BizStackPro. And Shelley has done some more stuff in here and put some more stuff completely in the launch pad. We'll have to have a look at that some other time. Right, okay. Let's go to we'll go to sites, which is halfway down the left-hand side. We go to sites just under automations, and we'll go to sites, and we go to we got funnels, websites, stores, analytics, blogs, WordPress, client portal, and forms and surveys. Forms and surveys. This is something we're going to look at in the next one, surveys. We got the chat widget, URL directs. We go to forms first of all, and we'll have a look at the builder. On here, we got the builder, analyze, and submissions. Their statistics. So we want to go into the builder. Now, if you look closely, I've made a playground, and then the ones that I've got here are not are forms that I've added or Shelley's added, and on Team Awesome. So in the playground, though, they are the ones that I've added, and the basic. Some of them are basic forms. I'm going to have a look, show you this one up after, because forms can be for external use. On opt-in forms, they can be forms on for collecting data from Facebook, from whatever, and you can then also do internal forms, which is this one, a client data update form, which I'll show you at the end. But first of all, what is a form? It collects data. It's a form on a piece on your website, possibly, or a pop-up, and it will collect information to store inside the CRM. Now, to add a form, we can say we can start from scratch, which we are going to do, or you can choose from templates. I'm not a fan of templates. These are quite fancy, and if you wanted to have a look at one of these, you could. This is not too bad. I like this one. It's not too bad. Schedule a free consultation. You get legal help now. It's okay. I'm more of a fan of keeping them simple and dropping them on a landing page or something, because you can keep it very simple and then add your decoration around it on a simple website. So that's the templates. They get very sometimes they get difficult to adapt. They add fields into your you've got custom fields. On some of these, you've got custom fields, and they're automatically added to your custom fields data. And then it can get very untidy in there. I'm more for building my own custom fields and forms. So I'm going to build from scratch. So let me move this out here and it's out of it. And then we're going to add a form in the playground. And we're going to build from scratch. We start from scratch, and it gives us actually a basic form already there. We're going to rename it, and we're labeling it to our specifications. So we're going to put this is forms demo. Forms demo. Forms demo 1. And we'll keep it as forms demo 1. But you name your if you've got a website and you've got a form, you say BizStackPro opt-in. That's what you will call it. If it's an internal form like that, input change data, you can say input form data data collection salesperson. So anyway, now we've got the form renamed. We're going to have a look at the form itself. This form is a basic form. It's already built. It gives us a little bit of a start. It's got the first name, it's got the last name, it's got the phone number, it's got the email. The phone number and the email are here shown as with a star, so that means that they are required fields. Required fields for the form. We've got a consent form consent here, which is a radio button. You just check it, and it's there. And they've got the button, and you've even got links at the bottom to privacy policy and terms of service. I'm going to start. I'm going to clean this up a bit. We're going to do a basic form. We don't really, but the thing is, we can play. So let's remove this. We don't need this one. We don't need the links at the bottom. Oh, see what I mean? And we've got to it goes straight to that there, and we got to go. So we're going to X out of that and take that away. Now you can change all the details here. We got the name, first name. So we click on the actual field itself. So we're changing it to orange, and we can put my thing over here. We look at the information that we've got on the left hand side. On the right hand side, we've got the general settings. Now we can change. We can take away this one and take that away, and it deletes the actual first the form for label. But it keeps a placeholder name. You can actually change that. Add your first name here. Oh, first name. first name here. Let's make it all, make it capitals. Add your, that's when my fingers start to type too fast, quicker than my brain. And oh, here we go. We've got the capital R there. Look, we don't need a capital R. We can your first name here. Add your first name here, and we'll leave it at that. We can say don't like it there. So we put it back onto the yeah, we'll copy that, and we can put it back here, and it's back up there. So it's up to you what you do with it. You can add it, take it away. I'm going to leave it there like that. Don't be afraid to play with these with this information. Don't be afraid to have a look at all the information here. We can say we can have it in columns. We can have it in 2 columns. If we go to 2 columns, we go it changes it to a 2-column form. I like the 1-column core, yeah. Or you can have it in a single line. But that's totally up to you. I prefer the one column core, column form, and to put something in the here and take away these. So we're going to add and we'll take away these labels. I'm going to take away all the labels. So I prefer just to have. Now, if you're going to take away the label and you've got a required field, I would say make sure you put in a star in the placeholder, so a star, to make sure so they know that it's a required field. Because once you take away that placeholder, yeah. Oh, it just adds it to the automatically there. I don't think I like that. So we'll leave it at that, and we'll put these back in there. So that's a phone. Last name. Here we go. Let's change that as well. And your last name here. Yep. And we'll put this back on there. You can play about with this how you ever want it and how you want to. I normally leave them and there we go. So as I say, I will take them out and put them in here. Normally, I don't know why that star's back just showing up there in the actual thing, but it doesn't matter. I will add that star there as well, just in case it doesn't show up later. Anyway, back to forms. what else can you do with the form? You can change the button. You can change the background color. We're going to go and change the background color. I'm going to add my background color that I like. My background color is this one, and it's 12 BF 9D, and that is one of my colors, my branding color. So I'll check it there. Now, if you want a border, you can have a border. We can have a 2-pixel border, 2-pixel border, border type. We could say we can have dotted lines. We could have dash lines. We can have solid border. We can have none. Let's have a solid border, and then if we radius, we could say let's go for 15, and it rounds it off even more. If we go for 25, it makes it a round button on the bottom. Yeah, and we're going to go for full width. We can change the width of this, maybe 80%, 80, and whatever you please. It's up to you. I like the 100%. I like it all the way across. We can give it more padding. We can do whatever we want to change that button. Don't be afraid to play with these. We can have it in the middle, aligned in the middle. We can have it on the left hand side. We can have it aligned, and then we can change the text. Click here. To submit. Yeah, all this information you can check. We can then you put subtext on there. So help with whatever. So you could have whatever you want on there. So I'm not gonna. I don't like subtext. I don't like putting subtext on a button. Not for it. It makes the button a little bit untidy, and I think, you know. So let's have a look. What else can we put on the button? We can shadow. We can put a shadow on there. We can change the color of the text. We can change the color of the text. Go like that, and we go to red. But I like to go back to FF. We'll go for white text on that color. That's fine. Can we? What else can we do? Oh, text alignment. Yeah. So we can change the font family. So we open sans, or we can go to NATO, Montserrat. We can change the 25, the size of it, and we can change the weight of it, and then maybe make it about 600. No, I think that's a bit too much. That'll make it 500. So that looks a little bit better. Maybe a bit too big, and we go for 23. Now that looks a bit better. So we've got our basic form. We've got our basic form. Now we can also add other forms. If we go have a look here, what else can we do? We got a full name, so we could actually add the full name here. Full name. What else can we? We've got first name, last name, date of birth. If you want to pull the date of birth in there, you can pull in the date of birth. We've got the phone number, email. We've got the submit button. You could even make a payment button. Yeah. Let's pull in a payment button. We've got no products added there, but if we had, we could make a payment on this card. I don't like these putting payments on a form. If I did that, I would be using a two-step payment form. The reason being for that is if you've got a two-step form, you can the first part is your details, and if they decide not to go on with the purchase, you've got their details in there as an opt-in. So and then you could start an abandoned cart automation where you've got their details, and then you can send them a thing and say, hey, did you forget to finish whatever? So having a payment is up to you if that's what you want. You could put a payment link on here if it's a form that you want them to use to make a quick payment, and you can use it for that. What else have we got? We got you can sell products, collector payment. Let's have a look at collector payment. Yeah, so this is, you could say, right, okay, we collect a payment of blah blah blah. It's a quick payment link. Yeah, so you can sell your products on the form. You can sell give them a payment link on a form. A quick payment link for say a subscription. You could say, boom, they click on the button, and then they give their details done. So payment and products, that's totally up to you and what you do with those forms, but it's very easy to make. What else have we got? We've got address, city, state, country, postal code, organization, and you can and website. You can also add text, a text line. So if you have a text, a single. Now these are custom fields. Quick add custom fields. Now, if you click on this and go to custom field, you can add a custom field. We'll take that one away. I prefer to add a custom field by doing this and adding a custom field the old way, single line, multi-line text box. So if I say single line, you've got a placeholder. That's how it looks on your form. Then you get go to the next, and you add in where what your field name is, your contact, the group that you want to send it to, contact, general info, additional info, ChatGPT. I've got ChatGPT in there, and client update fields, because I've already added some different groups. These four: contact, general info, and additional info are already pre-written in. These two, ChatGPT and client update fields, are ones that I've added in here. Then you add them to the contact object, contact or opportunity. Field placeholder, you can type in your field placeholder. So this could be what is your income value? What is your income? And then you can add it as you need to. I'm not going to go into custom fields at this very moment in time. We can do that on another okay, so next we go click out of there, and we're going to X out of that. So custom fields, but they've already got some that you could add quickly and then change them. So if we say a single line, a single line, we're going to add a single line one here, and we got single line. To change the information on that, you're going to have to go to options. Yeah. And then you can say it's a box and whatever. Yeah. Options are here. Now, on submit, what's it going to do? Thank you for taking part in the complete this form. You can say, yeah, that's totally yeah. You can add a Facebook pixel event, form settings. Let's go into form settings. We'll have a look at form settings. Is it going to be a sticky contact? Use GDPR. Let's go back to styles and box. Colors of background. Background text. Background is white. The font color, input background. So on this field, if we change, if we change it, we're gonna we can also call it single line. We're gonna call this demo input field. Demo input field, and then we change the placeholder, the short label. You can put a short label under there. This is required. Yeah. Okay. So then we go to we go here and we go there, and we can say background color is black. The font color is black. The input background, let's go change the background, and we could change that to all to red. We don't really want that, so we're going to go back to white. And why is it not wanting to? Well, let me do this. Go back to white. Pull it all the way over to the left, and then we'll leave it at that. So, changing the colors, we can click or drag an image into this area. We don't really want to do that either, and we don't want to do that. So once you've got your form, a basic form the way you want it, keep it simple, folks, and then add it to something like a one sheet web, one thing website for adding to giving to people on Facebook. And it means what you can do then is, because you've got a form, if you want to send people a form, it's going to be a long, so let's save that. Save it as it is. And then we preview it. And this is the link you would have to give people. And you'll see that this form has got its number slug here. You can't change that. You've got to put that into the thing. So adding it to a website means that you can add your own. You can add your own domain, and maybe say, so you could say, call it a demo, and all this would disappear. All this would, so it'll be Ian W. Harper Chatbot Ninja Training / demo for your form name. That would be much better than giving this raw link to a form out to anybody who you want to send. And Facebook don't like these type of links anyway, so you would have to shorten it. But if you got it on your own form, on your own page, on a page, a single page maybe, you could add your domain to it and personalize it that way. So that is forms. Now what I want to show you is we're going to go back to forms here, and I said that they could also be internal forms, and some cool automations can be done from this thing. So what have I done here? I've actually put this out. I've made first name, last name, phone number, email, appointment status. It's a drop down. Go to the drop down. Let's look at this. Let's preview it, and we'll have a look at it in its natural form. And what is there is it's got a required first name, last name, phone number with a country drop down, the email form, appointment status. If we click on the appointment status, yeah, contacted, no show, showed, sold, not interested, not ready, unqualified, not a good fit, do not follow up, spam. Yeah, all this could be done for your fields, for your pipeline. Yeah, so these are my pipeline stages. So all these are my pipeline stages. If I want to, if I sold the something like BizStackPro, we can put 97 in there. 97 is the value of the actual client. If we sold him a website for 2,000, you put that 2,000 in there as well, and it would update the opportunity. Conversation recap. So we on a conversation recap notes are the notes that we take and add them to. So this this client is very, very hot. This client is very hot. And I don't mean that in a way, I mean that the client is very hot to buy something, not in the other way. Yeah, okay. So, and do we send that recap note to? So if you're a coach, maybe you put the coaching notes that you took while while you're making the conversation. So you could then say, I'll send those to you later, and you click on here, send the recap notes to the client, yes or no. If they're just for you to keep, then you'd say no. Update internal notes. Now this one would attach a note to the client in the CRM. It would follow up on, you pick a date. So if you want to follow up on the 29th, you put a follow-up thing in there. And I wanted to make a task. I really want to make it a task. I'm working on the automation now. And when that is then update client details after the appointment, the automation will start and it will update all the information in the CRM. So that's coming, folks. I just wanted to show you that one. Now this automation that I'm building here can be done in any form that you want, and then you can attach automations to each of these fields in a way that it updates the CRM from one form. That's after a client. If you have a client call on Zoom, maybe you take these notes and you add it to the CRM afterwards, and it's all done in one fell swoop. So as I say, that automation is on its way. This, and if anybody wants this form or something like it, including the automations, then it will be for sale at a later date. So that's forms for you. I'm going to leave it at that. And I'll be happy to build a form for you. I'll be happy to build the automation for you. It takes a little while for these automations to be built. But once I've got them, I can adapt them pretty well. So it's up to you what you would like. You can build that form yourself. I've showed you how to do that. I can build forms for you. I can build automations for you, depending on what it is you need. Depends on the price of the automation as well. So anyway, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. I was glad to share this information with you. I'm also asking you to subscribe to my channel, asking you to hit the like button and share it with as many people as you can. Because the more I get to know more people I get on my channel, the better it is for all of us, because then I can get some more ideas for training. I can get all from the comments. Please put in the comments what you would like to see on BizStackPro, and I will attempt to get it all sorted for you. And if I need to answer any questions, please ask in the comments. So there we go, BizStackPro, Chatbot Ninja, Ian Wallace Harper out and about. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.